Um, but yeah, extort's a good ability, right?
Right, I think so.
Do you want to just move on from there?
Yeah, yeah.
The Boros Elites. I think it's cute, but I think it's a little win more.
It's just the step links, I think.
I mean, I like that it's a one drop.
Yeah.
Because like Champion of the Parish is very good. Having humans and soldiers is very good with the War Falcon because I think that's another decent one drop.
Right.
I mean, I think this helps the Azorius aggro deck. Like this will probably see a little bit of play in that deck, but I don't really know because if it's not battalioning, it's not a very big threat.
Right. I don't think it's like that plausible a construct. I think in limited it's going to be insane though. If 3 is actually a relevant number.
I would like that ability a lot more if it was just attacking with one other creature.
Exactly. I thought it was going to be like Bizarre Crowvoid, like that type of thing.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. This ability is, dude. Attacking with 2 creatures is tough to do. Because like, what follow ups do you have to what follow ups do you have to this card besides Gather the Townsfolk?
Right. Like I think they're actually going to print like red white Gather the Townsfolk, but they have haste. Or
Well,
like
they
fodder, but they have haste.
if they do, the card will become better because they have the if they want to combine it with red and this belongs in a red deck, then you also have that the Krenko's command.
Right, but I think they're going to make a Krenker's command, but it has some haste, gives them haste, and it's red and white.
I gotta admit though, dude, in order for that deck to become popular, like yeah, they have Hellrider and yeah, they have some decent cards, but in order for like red white aggro to come back, like that deck needs some fucking help.
Right, but I think like just having that card exist, the double haste creatures, just turns any battalion card online straight away, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but what creatures have haste? I mean, I like Lightning Mauler.
Right. No, I'm saying, like, my imaginary dragon fodder type card. You play any battalion creature, and then out of the blue, they're like, always got one creature I can tap out for, like, some random Geist of St. Traft or whatever. And then just, like, out of the blue, bam, my guys are massive.
Huh. I mean, it does become a 3/3 for 1. And that is good. Like, it's kind of imitating Wild Nacatl, right?
Yeah. Like, I just don't like Battalion, though. It's just so boring. It's just like, oh, we're playing White Weenies. What are you going to be doing? Attacking? Sure.
Right, but I mean, like, I've top 8'd with White Weenie. I wasn't, like, afraid to play it when I knew it was good.
Right.
But, I mean, it's a human, it's a soldier. That's awesome for Cavern.
Yeah.
Because Cavern's still the card that I'm, like, keeping my eye on.
Yeah, it just seems like a bad Champion of the Parish.
Champion of the Parish is very, very good, though.
Yes.
But it also makes Champion of the Parish better, which is nice, because being able to go, like, turn 1 turn 1 this, and then, or I don't know, you'd probably do, like, turn 1 Champion, then turn 2 Champion Boros Elite.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick, because then you'd have a 3/3 Champion, a 2/2 Champion, and a 1/1 Boros Elite. And then if you untapped, got to play more humans to make your champions bigger and smash, because the Elite's going to be in the cattle there, and the Champion of the Parishes are going to be even bigger. But that's two 1-drops.
Yeah.
So that's going to be...
Champion of the Parish 5 to 8.
Well, because, I mean, what other 1-drops do we have in the human 1-drop category? Reckless Waif.
War Falcon. Oh, not human.
It's not a human. That kind of sucks. If that were like a bird knight or something, or no, or a human knight or something, I don't know. If it had human, it would be good for the champion.
Delver, man.
But you can also run out your War Falcon just as a 1-drop because you'd play it before you played your champion, right?
Right.
Thalia. Definitely goes in that deck.
Yeah. I know Battalion just seems so lackluster. It's just like, you're going to be attacking anyway. Not much of a mechanic if you ask me.
I mean, it's decent against Azorius Charm because it can't prevent it from getting 2/2.
Right.
Because that's one of the big removal spells right now, right?
But they'll just put this 1/1 on top of your library and doesn't have haste, and you spend a turn to cast it again. Azorius Charm's still pretty insane against it.
It might have haste if you have Lightning Mauler in play.
Fair.
I do like Lightning Mauler. It's a human. It hastes. I also this. It's funny that we're talking for so long about this card because this card like was not one of the more interesting cards that I looked at in the spoiler, and I did not find the spoiler that interesting.
Right. Well, we're mainly debating the mechanic more than anything else.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking quite a bit about this as a card, right?
Sure.
The one thing that this made me think of, and I hate to jump down here, but because we were kind of going in order, but I have to bring it up. This card.
Which one? It's lagging. I can't see anything.
The Burning Tree Emissary.
Oh, the Storm guy. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I know, but like, I'm thinking about like standard.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
I mean, consider the nut draw, because I always like to consider like best situation possible, right?
Right.
Best situation possible. You like, let's say you open up a hand that's like, and this is literally nut draw, but just like Forest, Rootbound Crag, 4 Burning Tree Emissaries, and a 1-drop.
Champion the Parish, just go like.
Yeah, like let's say it was champion into literally you could play all 4 of them on turn 2.
Yeah.
They play each other.
Yeah. And then you still have 2 mana to do something else.
Or if Gruul Charm does something that's cool too, you could like play this and then Gruul Charm and just have a fucking threat on the field.
No, you got like turn 1 champion, turn 2 4 of this, and then the Lightning Mauler attack for 9.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Attack for 10.
Well, you could play Burning Tree Emissary and then play Lightning Mauler and Soulbond them and bash in for 4. Like that could be a very consistent turn 2 play. And not to mention like following that up with Hellrider. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, a Sphinx's Revelation deck could be like,
I just reached 3 mana.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you caverned all of that into play? You fucking asshole. Or if they're holding up, like, a Syncopate or a Dissipate, and you're, like, about to... They're like, okay, I can counter the Hellrider, and then you just fucking play Cavern naming Devil. I think
I actually thought this card was very interesting.
I think it's a lot, because everyone looked at it and they're just like Storm.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the creature form of Manamorphose, right?
No, they printed Priest of Urabrask, which is like exactly the same, but costs 3. But 3 is so bad for a Grizzly Bear type effect. Like 2 mana Grizzly Bears are fine, especially if they get some bonus like this.
Well, I mean, I think this card is cool though. I mean, the red-green hybrid makes it, I don't know, more interesting.
Right. But, like, say, you can't even cast Ash Zealot after all of them, which is annoying.
I know, but I don't know if there's gonna be, yeah, you can Ash Zealot, but you could still, like, you can Cavern Naming Human and hit a lot of cards with this card in the deck. Because you'd be playing, like, Naya Humans, right?
Yeah.
Because you're getting Boros and you're also getting Gruul.
Like, if you're playing for this, like, you're definitely playing for Champion of the Parish as well, I think.
Right, but imagine the mana base in that deck, too, is going to be, like, 4 Temple Garden, 4 Cavern, 4 Stomping Ground, 4 what's the Sacred Foundry. Like, you're going to have a sick 1 and 2 drop mana base.
It's going to be perfect. Everyone's mana base is going to be perfect.
Yeah, like, and that's what I kind of think in Gatecrash. What if you just play, like, a really, really low curve, and you just play the most aggressive deck possible? Like, could you beat Thragtusk? Especially with that card that just got spoiled, the Burn Spell.
Right.
That's just like you're totally that card right there allows you to pass turn with Restoration Angel and that card to just prevent them from gaining life.
Mm.
That's ridiculous.
It's something that we need to do once we have the full spoiler.
Totally. That should be an idea that we write down really quick. So, what do we just talk about? Like Naya hyper aggro.
Like all in Naya aggro.
So like Naya hyper human cavern aggro.
Yeah. All the red, green, white cards.
If we end up playing this deck at a PTQ or something, that's totally what we're gonna write in for deck name is Naya hyper human cavern aggro.
Without Delver.
With Delver tech sideboard.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we jumped ahead there. But yeah, that's an interesting going. Gideon, I think, sucks.
My initial reaction was he's terrible, but the more I think about him, the more like potential I see him actually being a decent beater with guys as they draft?
He's not terrible. I mean,